Krypton Gaming Network, bringing you the final episode of the Dragon Age Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts mission. Okay, so the whole focus is getting 100% court approval. Now, the reason why you need the court approval is so that your court approval is high enough, whereas you can get the best outcome for this mission, and also to get the Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts trophy. Well, it's not going to be called that. I think it's called the Bell of the Ball, something like that. Sorry about that. But anyway, there's a 2-in-1 deal with this. Not only are you getting the best outcome for this mission, but you're also getting the trophy as well. I've already received it, so you're not going to see that trophy. But I just wanted to show people how to go about getting it that didn't understand or didn't, have a clue to how to do it. So let's go ahead and get that started. The most important thing is making sure you have 100% court approval, and I'm going to show you why shortly. But let's go ahead and get this mission started. Okay, once you enter in this next area, you want to make sure that you put your equipment back on. You want to make sure that you put your equipment back on because you're going to have a couple of fights on for this. Okay, everybody else is good. Just want to make sure your character has it on. Now, if you follow the same pattern as me, then you won't have any trouble getting to the next location. And let's put the weapon on. Alright, we're good. Okay, so just follow the same path that I'm taking, and you guys will not have any trouble getting to where you need to go. Okay, and I'm taking the path of least resistance so you guys can understand how to get to that area without losing one single ounce of court approval.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Alright, so right here, to make sure that you continue to get, your team support, you want to make sure you say the right things, especially with Sarah being in the party.
Such a pity. You could almost be our Legion, if you were just a little quicker. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Alright, so right here, what you want to pick is the middle option, which is he used to be it. He's used to it by now, and you're gonna get instant approval from Sarah.
Was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
So you get done with this fight. Now, here's a reason why I highly recommend having a mage with you other than yourself that can use Dispel. And to anyone that may be watching the video that probably does not know this, if you have a mage in your party that can cast Dispel and you put it right on the center of this right here, they will dispel a rift from opening. Okay, let's see, let's put her over here, have her do that. Let's have her come over here. with that. All right. You can get done with this fight fairly quickly if you know exactly what it is you need to do.
Just those tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
All right, before I answer him, let me just say this. Sorry about that. Before I answer him, let me just say this, that this guy is one of the last links in having dirt on one of the people that's within the court. So with this guy, you know, if you want to hear all of the dialogue, you can go through everything, or you can basically just, you know, go with the quick answers.
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Let's see. Tell me of Gaspard's plan.
You know.
The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky, fancy cheesemonger.
He's going to attack tonight. What about the peace talks?
Nobles don't give a shit about honor and conduct unless it suits them. He'll do what it takes to claim the throne.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
We're after one assassin, right? Should the rest just queue up?
Gaspard's methods are thuggish.
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Alright, now that we have 100 court approval, we don't need to stick around here. Oh, wrong one. So we could just move on to the location that we need to go to from here. Okay. I don't usually stick around this area for long, so I couldn't tell you.
Get ready.
Okay, let me go ahead and head towards the other entrance. I don't usually stick around this area for long, so I couldn't tell you if you lose court approval at this point. Okay, I just went the wrong way. Damn it. Really? Get out of the way. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Yep, this is the right way. Okay. As long as the reason why you want to make sure your court approval stays as high as you can, you want it to be at least 85 plus. And I'm going to show you why right now. This is the critical point right here for you to be able to get the best outcome and also to get the trophy. I don't know how she's talking without moving her mouth. What does she do? Is invent ventriloquism? All right. So this is the key moment to determine how you can get the best outcome. So if you've been maintaining a high court approval, then you should have the best option, which is I'll talk to Florian. If you do not have this option, at this point, you would basically have to go back to an earlier save and try it all over again. So that's the whole point of me making this video, is so that I show you the best way and the quickest way to get it without having to get to this point and make a mistake. So basically, if you've maintained a high court approval, and this is why I always say shoot for the 100, because if it should drop off a little bit, as long as it stays above 85, you're good, because this is the option you want right here. So once you pick this option,
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
okay, once you make that choice, the trophy should pop up. I've already gotten it, so I'm not sure exactly which point it pops up, but it pops up before this point right here.
We
Okay.
record one more show, Your Grace.
This is how you can avoid having to fight with Florian.
Inquisitor.
Okay, and then you say you should turn yourself
Giving you a
in.
chance to end this peacefully. There's no need for more death. Corypheus is only using you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? You've already forgotten trying to kill me in the garden just a moment ago. You arranged for your brother to be at the ball so everyone would be watching him while you carried out your plan. So when the council emissaries stumbled into the wrong room and found your assassins, you could pin the blame on Gaspard. The Empress, your brother, and the entire court all here as your guests. A tempting target for Corypheus.
This is very entertaining. But you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace.
And if you want to maintain your
Who's the last to find out?
your team's approval, go with take her away instead of saying you'll kill her yourself. That way it's a win-win situation all the way around.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Now, here is another important point in the game. If you want the best outcome, you want to make the right choice. And instead of having, you know, people divided, go with all of you are at fault. And it basically puts blame on all of them. And then what ultimately happens is... I'll wait till
That's
they're
a
finished
bold
talking.
claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
You allowed the Grand Duke to sneak soldiers in, hoping he'd make a politically foolish move.
That's duplicitous. Even for you, Celine.
You took the bait. I met your mercenary captain, Your Grace. He says you were ready to attack tonight.
Clever move. If you were trying to get hanged for treason.
And Briala was playing both of you. She murdered your ambassadors and sent you each forged letters.
Even if I did, you can't touch me.
No one will defend you once it's revealed that you and Celine were lovers when she burned Halam Shiral's alienage.
You've made your point. What do you want?
Here's the last important part of this outcome. You want to say work together for Orlais. And they'll basically all work together, and it's a win-win situation for Orlais, and it's a win-win situation for you and your team.
You were three of the best minds
Or I
in
should
the
say
Empire.
Inquisition.
You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
I cannot believe you want to make a speech.
No choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindest to all of us.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard will now hold a place of honor in our cabinet.
Friends, we assembled are the leaders of the Empire. We must set the example for all Thedas. We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united or surely we will fall alone.
We will save Thedas from calamity, but only together may we accomplish this.
We will heal our wounded country. A long road of reconstruction lies before us. But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
There's plenty of opportunity for that later. I wanted some air.
I had no wish to interrupt your breathing, only to bring news. By Imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Awkward.
I can't believe you escaped before me. A fat count insisted on talking about soup for 15 minutes. We can return to Skyhold whenever you like. The sooner the better. Is something wrong?
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a lot of foolishness. But we did strike a blow against Corypheus. We will need to put the soldiers at Skyhold on alert. Better to be safe.
Wait. There is one thing we must do before we go. May I have this dance, Lady Cassandra?
A dance? After all we've been through tonight?
Can you think of a better way to celebrate?
I suppose this isn't terrible.
And so that's basically how you get the trophy, get the best possible ending, and basically get the support of your team as well. So like I said, it's a win-win situation. Like I said, I've done this so many damn times. You know, it's just second nature for me. I've just never thought about doing an actual video before, so I thought about doing a video because I had quite a few people asking me about how to get full court approval for this particular mission.
Urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
my Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
I'll be mad
Don't
dogging
let
my
them
Inquisitor
detract from
chick.
your victory at Alam Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
And that concludes that long, dried out mission. I mean, good lord, that mission was long and dried out. Anyway, but that's the quickest way to do it. You know, if anybody was interested in it. So that does it for this episode of Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. Do appreciate everyone stopping and checking out the video. Guys, looking for more helpful videos, check out my channel, my YouTube channel. I got plenty more videos, this game, other games coming out. Just check out my page. I'll never force anyone to subscribe. I'll never push the issue to anyone to subscribe. Just check out my channel. You know, you're more than willing to subscribe if you want. It's completely your choice. But thank you everyone for checking out the video. It's much appreciated. You guys have a good one and take care.